Tonight, these new images coming in, 16 hostages freed by Hamas, among them 49-year-old American Liat Beinin. That as negotiations to extend the 6-day ceasefire grind on. Liat, a mother of 3 with ties to Philadelphia and New York, worked as a teacher and tour guide and was kidnapped from Kibbutz Nir Oz along with her husband, Aviv. And tonight, right after Liat crossed into safety, we spoke with her sister, Tal. What was it like?
Well, they showed the people on the TV coming in, and I recognized her in the van, and then it still took some time until we got the final okay that she really was amongst the people that were returned. Then I could just finally breathe, take a deep breath.
But Liat's husband, Aviv, who was wounded trying to defend his kibbutz, still missing tonight. Liat, only the second American freed during this ceasefire after 4-year-old Abigail Idan was released over the weekend. But tonight, at least 8 Americans remain in captivity. Where they are, who is holding them, and if they're all alive, still not known, according to U.S. officials. Hirsch Goldberg is one of them. The 23-year-old taken hostage during that festival massacre on October 7th. This is one of the last known images of Hirsch taking shelter in a bunker, his arm badly wounded before he was taken. Hirsch's mother, Rachel, telling David,
there were 2 messages in a row at 8:11. The first one said, "I love you," and the second one said, "I'm sorry." So I immediately knew something terrible had happened.
And those 2 words, "I'm sorry."
Yeah. And I keep saying, it's okay.
54 days after he disappeared, we checked in with Hirsch's parents, Rachel taping that number 54 on her shirt.
Our heart, our soul is so bruised. And you know when you have a bruise, the thing that hurts most is when you hit that bruise again. So every morning having to tear off a new piece of tape and make the number increase, it just is like increasing that wound that's in my heart.
Are U.S. officials telling you anything?
U.S. officials from day one have been super supportive, super engaged, but we are not getting any concrete information, certainly not at a personal level, about Hirsch, our son, from the U.S.
Tonight, Hamas announcing the deaths of 3 of the hostages, all members of the same family, 10-month-old Kfir, his 4-year-old brother Ariel, and their mother Shiri Bibas, killed at some point during the war. Israel saying it's assessing those claims. And late today, while boarding Air Force One in Colorado, President Biden, who's been personally involved in negotiations to free more Americans, speaking to Liat Beinin's parents.
We've got some very good news to report. Liat Beinin is safe in Egypt. She's crossed the border. I talked with her mother and father. They're very appreciative, and things are moving well. She'll soon be home with her 3 children.
So let's bring in Matt Gutman live in Tel Aviv tonight. Matt, this ceasefire now set to end just a short time from now. I know negotiators, including members of the Biden administration, still working to extend this.
And David, Secretary of State Blinken just touched down here in Tel Aviv. CIA Director Burns is still in Qatar working to extend that 6-day ceasefire by up to another 4 days. Those negotiations intense. Now, the ceasefire officially ends at midnight Eastern time, and Israel has vowed that when the ceasefire ends, it will resume the war. David.